leg day. I'm going to start with squats first. We're going to warm up with 45s. Then we'll probably go to 205, maybe 215. This is day one of the bulk. We're starting with leg day because I hate legs. Right. So we're going to hack out about 4 reps of it, or 4 sets of 10 to 12. Somewhere around there. Just slam the pre. So when that kicks in, I should get a pretty good pump. Well, let's just get it. I prefer to use a pad. I got a really bony neck, so if I don't use it, it hurts. And then I'm more focused on my upper back than I am my legs, so I don't get as good of a workout. Some people are against these, they only want to use them for hip thrusts, but screw off. Okay. Then we're going to add the 25s. Do a set of 185, and then we'll do 2 sets of 205. Pre-workout starting to kick in. My face is tingling. Sorry about the mess over here. Can't drive yet, and it's 4:30 on the day before school, so I think I hurry and get the workout in before I go to school. I mean, it's whatever. Circumstances are circumstances, you just gotta lift. Alright, so we're going to do 1 set of this 185, and then we're going to go do 2 sets of 205. On the last set, I might make it 215. I mean, for 140 pounds of me, it's not terrible. But let's get it. Also, if the camera quality is bad, because I'm recording off an iPhone SE, so. I'm gonna hit some calves in a second. I prefer to do it with free weights instead of the machine at the gym. I mean, I can feel getting the work, but I don't know why, I just don't like it. For my bulk, I've never been able to get really big, so I'm trying to see how big I can get. So I'm taking in about 4,000 calories a day, close to 4,200 calories, which is plenty for me. I mean, it's hard for me to get that in a day, being that I have to eat what my parents cook and what's at the house. I mean, of course, I work, so I have a little bit of money to get protein shakes and pre-workout. I take creatine every day. I suggest taking it every day, even if you don't lift. It's just it's a good natural thing for your body. And also, if you can get pure beta-alanine, it helps with inflammation. It's one of the main things it does. It's in most pre-workouts. Like I got one and it's like 3.2 grams, but a lot of them are like 3,000 milligrams and stuff like that. 205, 2 sets. Let's get it. You're probably just gonna be seeing the last set with 205. Well, I just watched some of the last video. I realized that most of it, I don't think you can see my face. It'll be better next time, but for the first workout with not having a camera, it'll work. So I just finished my third set of squats with 205. I don't think I can get the 215 for reps this morning. Especially coming off an ankle injury. I broke my ankle in basketball. And now I'm having to rebuild up my leg strength. Like, I hit 295 on squats literally the day before I broke my ankle. I think I hit it for 2 or 3. So my legs used to be a lot bigger. I'm having to strengthen the upper body too because I didn't get to work out that whole time. I've been working out off and on since I was 12ish and I'm 16 now. But let's get this last set of squats and then we'll go hit some leg raises and then some what it's called, hamstring curls. And then we'll do foot on the bench, single leg lunges, or not lunges, but like squats. Let's get it. I'll see you at hamstrings. All right, it's time for legs, or for leg raises with on the Bowflex. If you don't have this and you can't get to a gym, there's different squats you can do to get to work the front of your legs better. But I'm lucky enough to have this. We actually just got it yesterday. But let's get into it. This might be too heavy. This is 210. I haven't done it in forever. Yeah, way less than that. I can't do a full rep. So it was at 210. I think now it's at like 195, somewhere around there. I didn't count it exactly. I just took the bars, I just took the 2 5s off each side. So it's 20. So that's like 190. Let's see how it feels. That's better. That's good enough for the first set. Let's raise it just a little bit. All right. Some people are against pre-workout. I know this. I used to be. I never tried it, but I always watch people with the high caffeine ones, and they just look super veiny. But I mean, that's how I like it. So now I take Hyde. I like the blue raspberry flavor. It's like 196 grams of caffeine. I've seen some for 300 and some for 350. I've always wanted to try like Sam Solik's one. It's like, I think he has one that's 300 and then one that's 350. That's it about the pre-workout. I agree with the way he eats too. It's hard for me to take in 4,000 to 4,200 calories a day and not have some things in there that are bad for me. Like, I don't have the money to go buy 3 12-ounce steaks to get my calories and protein in a day. And I'm not against protein shakes. I drink one, at least one, every 1 or 2 days. I just prefer getting my protein from my actual food and taking protein shakes as needed. Like, I looked up my maintenance level for calories, and it said just to maintain what I have, around 3,500 calories, because I play every sport that my school offers. So I'm trying to build muscle, so I raised it about 500 calories to 4,000. It ain't too bad, but let's get the second set. when you're doing these raises, unless you're like pre-exhausting with heavy weight and slow movements, when you get to the top, try to squeeze as much as you can and then let it go down. But just that little extra squeeze at the top could help a lot. Other than that, you just gotta get in the gym and do it. And if you heard the car drive by, sorry, I'm sitting outside, so. I normally don't listen to music when I lift weights. Until now. Especially when I start doing heavier weights, that's when I start listening to music and motivates me a little bit. But for the most part, I'm not motivated, but pretty disciplined where I stay consistent. I got one more set of these. I'm gonna go till failure, but I'll see y'all at hamstring curls. Okay. My hamstrings are by far the weakest part of my legs. I mean, I can calf raise 205 for reps, but here I've been trying to target my hamstring because they're weak. Like the single leg lunge, almost like a lunge where you have your foot on the bench. I've been doing that a lot, every leg day. But got got 160 pounds of resistance on the Bowflex here. See what we can do. If you've ever watched Sam Solik, which if you haven't, I suggest you do. But if you've ever watched him with any workout he does, he'll do half reps too. Like he'll do all the full reps he can do. Like what I just done there. Do all the full reps. And then once you can't move it, the full range of motion, he just goes until he can really move it anymore. That's what I tried to do there. But since I have a weak hamstrings, it's kind of, if I'm not getting the full motion, which I was pretty much not getting the full motion to begin with. So it's bad enough. So just this to pre-exhaust, along with the single leg squats, like bench elevated. And I should have them stronger in no time. Got 2 more sets of this, and then we'll do some the lunges, and then we'll do calf raises, we'll have a pump check, and then I'm not going to show you, but I'm going to have about 5-6 eggs and a half a cup of rice so I can get my carbs. Also, go online and look up a maintenance calorie calculator. You'll put in your age, your weight, and your height, and it'll tell you and your activity level. It'll tell you about how many calories you need to maintain. And then if you're trying to lose, if you're just starting to work out, I would say maybe drop it about 250, 300 calories. But if you're like, you know your body and everything, you could probably drop it anywhere from 500 to 750. And vice versa, if you're trying to bulk, you can go, if you're just starting, go from like, I would say 3 to 350, maybe 400 to start. And then once you're pretty experienced, you can pretty much tell what you need, because that might not even be accurate, but it's the most accurate thing I've found. And I done 3 of them just to get a baseline, and one said about 3,200 and one said like 3,300. So I'm on a bulk, so I try to eat about 4,000, so that's about 700-ish. I'm gonna wrap with these last 2 sets of this, and I'll see y'all over at the bench to do single leg squats. Obviously the bench has seen better days, but it'll work. Okay. For these, I'm just getting into them. So, I'm not the strongest at them. So I gotta go lighter. Hold on, I'm fixing the camera angles. Okay. Maybe I should just bring it up just a little. Like I was saying, I'm not very strong at these because I just started and my hamstrings are weak. But they work. I can feel them really good. I suggest doing them along with the hamstring curls. But you'll probably see 2 of 4 sets of this, and then we might take the pump. I don't know. It ain't feeling very good. The pre finally kicked in a little bit ago. Like, second set of squats, I was feeling good. So you're gonna see about 2 sets of this, 2 sets of calf raises probably, and then the video will be over. If you haven't already, please subscribe and like the video. Also, if you could go follow the Instagram, it's PetersonDavid123. I mean, you don't have to. It helps me just you sitting here watching it, especially if you watched it to this point. And hopefully you'll finish out the video. But if you don't, thanks for watching at least to this point. Alright, let's get into it. You might not be able to see me in the camera because I'm going to be extended out. But just know I got my leg up on the bench and I'm doing pretty much single leg squats. I'm gonna finish out these 3 sets, but the next thing you'll probably see is calf raises, and that'll be the end of the leg day, because I don't have anything to work my rhomboids. I don't have the machine to squeeze, but it's whatever. Alright, if you can't see my legs, I'm just going to be coming up onto my toes with my feet close together. And I'm going to squeeze at the top. Probably going to warm up with just a plate. And then I'll go 205 or 185. I like to cover whatever muscle group I'm working, like leg day, and on like any upper body, I'll probably wear a baggy shirt or a hoodie, and I'll have something underneath. Like right now, I got shorts underneath, but oh, and you won't see this, but I also do core. I'll get on a pull-up bar and I'll do like the leg lifts, and I'll do probably a couple 2-minute planks, maybe some sit-ups. Not exactly sure yet. I didn't plan that out. I planned this out a little bit, but I didn't plan that out. You'll see this, and then one of 185, and then that might be the end of the video, but you might see like a pump check. I'm not sure. That felt fairly good. I'm gonna go 205. If you don't have weights and you can't go to a gym, like I got a free gym. See, I live in one town, and like there's another town that's like 15 minutes away. They have a gym. That one's free. They got one gym that I'm probably gonna get a membership out here soon, so I can have better equipment. But if you can't do that, you can just find things around your house that you can lift. Like just do body weights. If you got a porch with bars over the top, you could do pull-ups. There's all kinds of ways you could build muscle without having weights. Like biceps, you could like chin-ups. You'll probably see one set of this, and then a pump check, which ain't probably gonna be very good. My legs have gotten small, but like on a chest day or a bicep day, I do arms and back, but the pump check will be better. Let's knock this one out, and then this last set will be all you see until the pump check. I just realized that the one where I started with 205 on calf raises, just realized that it cut out. Something about storage on the phone that I'm using, but it is what it is. We finished the calf raises. Well, we actually finished the workout, but okay, my calves got a pretty good pump. Like, my legs are fatigued, but they made it this far. Got a little pump check. Not very big. Calves are a little bit disappointing too. They're getting bigger, but I've definitely seen better. So I'm gonna go in, eat about 5 to 6 eggs and a half a cup of rice, just so I can get my